been a long, long time since we've been taken from our homeland and scattered all over in Babylon's bondage. And oh, I'm praying night and day to see my people unite. Oh God, I'm praying they will stop fuss and fight.
Man, you're here on Roots FM 96.1 on the FM band, and just listening to this song and watching the video, it is so emotional, you know? Sounds there of Yvonne Sterling, who transitioned a week or so ago, and Little Lenny, produced by Richie Stevenson, of course, Pot of Gold. We are paying tribute in this space to this woman, you know, who transitioned, who was an outstanding singer, went on rough times, and just a couple months ago had a flood over there. I think it was in New Haven, and her whole house was flooded out, and she lost everything. And then what was really beautiful, though, which is really why we're saying Thankful Thursday, Little Lenny apparently saw this. He's supposed to come up. I haven't seen him yet. He apparently saw on the Gleaner, you know, this particular story, and he called up some of his friends like Claude Sinclair, who is a promoter, a producer, a caveat, can't leave that out, a singer himself, you know, and a blogger. And he called them up, and they were able to speak also to Richie, Pot of Gold, and come together to try to help this lady and produce this beautiful song. But unfortunately, she passed away a couple of days ago. Well, we have Claude Sinclair on Zoom. He zoomed in, and so we welcome him at this time right here on Roots FM. You know Claude, he's no stranger. He's family here at Roots FM on my program right here on Roots Audio. So we say, greetings, my brother.
Thank you so much for having me, Roots FM and Denise Isis Miller. I am home once more.
I like how you say that, and the emphaticality, you know. Yeah, man, give thanks. Yeah. You know, first of all, I just want to say, because I don't think we do this enough, I just want to say thank you to you, Lenny and Richie. Yeah, definitely. For, even though Yvonne has transitioned, she has passed, I could see that in the days leading up, you know, doing the recordings and all of that, she was really and truly happy. Tell us about the beginnings, how you got it linked up with Lenny and the whole coming together to help this beautiful sister.
Well, first of all, you said the beginning. So if you say the beginning, go back to November 9th. Mm-hmm. Now, November 9th was a very rainy day. Mm-hmm. And a reporter from the Gleaner, a Gleaner reporter by the name of Andre Williams, was given an assignment by the Gleaner to go over to New Haven and to cover the sightings of crocodiles and the flood. When he got over to New Haven, because I interviewed him extensively, so I know his story. And that story needs to be told, because the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. When Andre went over there to do the crocodiles and the flooding, this lady called out to him and said, "Sir, please, could you come over here? My name is Yvonne Sterling. I'm an artist from the South, and my home has been flooded out. Please, could you do my story?"
So he didn't actually go there to do her story. He was there for the crocodiles, and then she called to him.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The Almighty God put things together, and I want the world to know the true story of how it came, how this miraculous work came together. So when Andre, just give me a moment, I'm parking my car, I'll be right there with you. After he parked this, went over there, and he went with her, and he saw the deplorable condition she was living in. Took out his video camera, recorded, and she was showing him a newspaper clipping, but it really wasn't a newspaper clipping. It was an old poster that she had, you know, with her picture on it, and half with some great artists. And when you looked at it, wow, we have a gem here. And he started to question her, and he said to her, "Which one of your songs is most famous?" You know? And She said, if you love me, let me know. And I said, could you sing that for me? I'm going to record it. And she started, if you love me, let me know. If you don't. And then, after that story came out on the 11th in the Gleaner, and big up the Gleaner, little Lenny got home from work that evening.
Right.
And as he went to his computer, the first thing that came up was this story.
Wow.
Can you imagine the story of her, this long-time artist, and he said he started to do research. And he also found out that she was, she did a combination named My Reward with Dennis Brown. Now,
In our interview, she spoke a lot about Dennis Brown, and they grew up together in Big Yard on Off Street.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's Lenny's favorite singer.
Wow.
Oh, there's something I have to do about this. I must do something. So who can I call? And then he said, I know the right person to call. Claude Dixon Sinclair. So I came in to Lenny, saw it. And guess what? Would you believe it? A matter of fact, he's here right now. Would you believe it? When Lenny came over to me and we drove over to New Haven, I got on the phone and I called my friend Sean Prendergast because I didn't have any money to put to it. And Sean said, well, this one, it's a quick thing. Let's do this right away. And he sent me $20,000.
Wow.
So when I tell from the beginning, we drove over there, met her at the police station, made the presentation. They brought me to tears, they brought little Lenny to tears. And then we had to drive her now from the police station through the flood water back to the Now I have to commend little Lenny because little Lenny drives a Mercedes Benz. And you know the wirings under the bottom, seriously, the wirings under the bottom from the Mercedes Benz is very, very expensive. And to put his car through that ordeal after giving this lady $55,000, it takes a great human being to even do that. So people put her in the taxi and send her back. We didn't do that. And we videotape that. That's what Richard Stephen saw. And I let Lenny know because Lenny's here.
Oh,
I
wonderful.
Let Lenny jump into his spot.
Yes, greetings. Lenny, greetings. Yeah, he decided to just come there now. Greetings. Yeah, Roots FM 96.1, we're paying tribute to Yvonne Sterling. Lenny is on Zoom, right?
Yes.
All right. Oh, you're seeing him.
Yes.
Okay, here, he's coming up. Hey, Lenny? Oh, he's connecting. So while he's connecting, continue with the story a bit until Lenny comes in, because
His microphone is off. So
unmute, Lenny.
I did. I just did. Can you hear me?
We're hearing you now. We're hearing you now. Yeah, man. Greetings. How you doing, my brother?
I'm a little late, but you know how the business go. Actually, what I'm doing right now is just making preparations for the making of the casket.
Wow. You know, because I just heard yesterday, when Claude told me that you were in that business. I didn't know that you were in the business. The funeral.
21 years now.
Wow. And you're deciding to help them, the family in that area, in terms of taking care of her body and actually burying her.
I mean, what good would it be to start a race and then drop the baton in the middle of the race? It doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
So we have to run the race right unto the end and then just bury her as the queen that she is, because she was a lovely lady.
Yes. What is it that that would have been the first time that you were hearing about her and meeting her, right? Did you know her before?
Because I went in the night and I got in from work because I've been out of the music for quite a number of years.
Yeah,
because,
we miss you, man.
I was mistreated in that business,
Yeah. Oh, you were mistreated. We need to do your story one day.
Yeah, man, I was robbed, wicked. Because I was a juvenile and I didn't understand.
Yes. So many people, artists go through that same story.
I was taken advantage of, and Joy is so good to me that it showed me a different light. And a different. I reached out to Yvonne because I had a similar story.
That's what drew you to her.
Right.
The mistreatment in the industry. Yes.
Because Big Stone can tell you, I'm not one to come out and say I did this for that one, but I've helped many fallen brothers and sisters.
Wow.
100%.
But Big Stone insisted that day. He said, look here, man, people need to know what you're doing.
That's Claude for you. He will insist that, yeah, if you're doing some good, he's going to highlight it. As a philanthropist, yes.
Many of our fallen brothers and sisters from the music industry, you know, I have aided many of them. I mean, some of them was being deceased, you know, and they couldn't
pay for them funeral or nothing.
Yes, we love.
Oh, he's frozen. All right, go ahead, Lenny.
I jumped in and I'm going right. You know, I had to jump in, right, man?
Yes. Well, good for you.
Yeah, man.
Good for you, man.
I mean, lots of big names, you know, but I'm not one to come up and say, boy, and if you know what is the richest team interview, you know, and he said 10 years ago, this brother did something for me. This brother reached out to me.
Yes. I heard that. And you said nothing. You said nothing. You didn't follow up on what it was. We were left hanging. We were left hanging.
But it's like when it's still out here, you know, so I can continue to do what I do best. I love helping people.
Wow. Kudos to you, man. Yeah. So tell us a bit about the recording now, the actual recording of this song, and it's such an appropriate song. Thank you, Lord. It's so appropriate, and the way that you I mean, it's like your career go bust again. It look like your career go bust again, you know. Not true, Big Stone. Your career go bust again, you know. Yeah. Go ahead.
He said in the song, "But not dead, not dashing."
See there?
Lenny's done not dead, not dashing. So he's not dead.
Wow.
I personally think I'm spiritual, and there's a spiritual connection with me, Big Stone, Richie, you know, because we all have similar hearts, you know what I'm saying? And when I saw the story, and 2 days after, I think it was the other day, Richie reached out to me. He turned to me and he said, boy, never like eating up on my yard, you know, brother, my birthday and thing, you know, and, you know, past through, you know. And I turned to him and I said, no, say, today my birthday. And I said, what? What? He said, my man. I said, yeah, man.
Asha. Yeah.
He said, today I'm going on tomorrow, man. I said, look here, man. Go from Mama Sterling, I make an order vibe, you know. And while we were there, I went there and I saw members from Rough Cut who they are close brethren of Richie. You know?
Because what a lineup, when I saw the musicians that were in the studio, I was in shock. I was like, what? These are top of the line musicians.
Yeah, it wasn't anything planned, you know, never planned, you know. Right? And the ex-commissioner of police before now, who's a good friend of mine, you know, Mr. Quayle, he just called me to the blues. And he said, wait. It's a chief of staff or whatever. He said, you know, say, Mama Sterling, he said, boy, that call about, you know, because I see the story of my heart moving up. And he said, but you know what I hear your virgin because you're a good youth. You know? So, he said, where you there? So I said, well, you know, me I go for Richie. And he said, all right, I go for.
Okay, we're having some problems with the internet. Go ahead, Lenny.
We were there now and Richie said, boy, you know me I feel a vibration from Mama Sterling. He said, what? And I said, boy, I never sang her once she sing.
Wow.
So he said, boy, I'm here, huh? And I said, you know the song, he said, thank you Lord for what you've done. And I said, boy, I'm bad tune, you know. See, Mr. Quayle get up and say, hey, it's not bad unless you walk up on it. And Richie said, we never plan to go there. Richie never even planned. So Richie said, alright, lady, you go on it. And then after me go on it and say, you know what? I feel I'm going to sing a verse.
Wow.
Just like that, you know, just the more vibration there, you know.
Yes, Denise, yes.
And well, I mean, I tell you, it was such, it was, you know, God is just...
So what was the temperament of Yvonne in the studio? Because you said nothing else brings her more joy than singing. What was her temperament when you were in the studio and also doing the video?
Okay, if you go back to the original story, it's destiny, you know, and it's God. Because she loved singing so much.
Yes.
And God knew that she wasn't well. But he wanted to ease her heart. You know? He wanted to ease her heart because she always wanted to, she said she just wanted to go back in the studio. That is all she was saying.
Right.
You know? And I kept saying to Richie, let us record. And I said, boy, you know, just get up and record people, so you know. And day of his birthday, the vibe just hit him. You know, we were there eating some food and thing, and she sang the song so well.
And she liked the idea of that song, and that song was just really summing up her whole journey.
When we asked her, she said, look here, I know the song. So Richie said, all right, you know the melody, but we're going to put in some words for you. And she said, anything, Richie. Right? Song that song so well that day. Right? And Richie said to me, Lenny, listen this. Them say that one no dead or no dash it with. See, when I went around there, I said, man, where have you been? See?
Tell you, sir, Lenny, this is a very, this whole story, this everything we're going to know, as you keep saying, is very spiritual, you know? Extremely spiritual, you know, right, Claude? Yeah, man.
You know? And he said to me, say, brother, you know, she says a spiritual connection, and everybody that was there just opted for that combination. And when there was a radio disc jockey there as well, it was a good production. When he hear the song, he said, look, man, mix up the song, give me. Mix the original. I said, no, man, right, all instruments in there. And the song was taken on. I mean, people calling me from all over the world, brother, you're back. So I said, no, it's a Yvonne Sterling thing, you know?
Yeah. So humble, still so humble, yeah.
We try to help this lady to eat, to make her bread. And let me tell you something, man, this lady came around so well. We took her shopping, and I mean,
I can see some hot clothes and all of that, and looking hot, and the video was so cool.
I'm going to be a joke. After we set up a dub session here, and she makes some money now.
That man talk about.
That very same day, she turned to me. She said, Lenny, because when she talked, she find out VM for me now. You know? Yeah, Lenny, you have any money and you want to send to buy some food. So I said, we are going to buy food. So you don't want to wait. She said, no, I want some food now. So I said, what kind of food you want? She want them sell some chicken where I don't know, it don't fry. I don't know what them do to it. But it's like them bone, but it have nice flavor.
Like a brown stew thing.
So I said, no. It doesn't cook, but it's like, I don't know, it's like them put it in the oven and it just cook.
Lenny, you're hilarious.
Bake, nicely flavor.
Yes.
You know, so I turn to her. So I said to her, I said, Mama Sterling, the money in the field clean and a big money I have a small money. So here and just lend me, man, because you know all the things sex. So I said, so after she done do it, she had to know. And she get the payment, I said to her, I said, look, you know.
Yeah. Remember,
I said, yeah, okay, but money make it. You know, that's how we used to run through over there.
Yes.
She came around so well.
Wow. So boy, it must have been a big blow to all of you when you heard that she got the stroke, and then a couple days after she passed away, because you got so close to her, all of you.
Oh my God, she was coming back around so beautifully. I mean, this lady, normally on a day like today, I would be driving with her because, I mean, I was like a designated driver.
Hey?
She used to call me and tell me to come pick her up, and then they can come pick me up.
And I heard she was moved over to Portmore. Is that so?
If you got a new apartment.
Somebody say, yeah, man.
Wow.
Somebody say, wait, you know? Portmore now. We moved to Portmore. She was living there for how long was that? About a month?
About a month.
How long she lived? About 2 months? Yeah.
Oh boy, on, she's so sad.
She was living in Portmore, and you know, every time I pick her up, there was just something different that she would say to me. Then I would just drive, and she just looked up and she said, Lenny, I'm doing well, don't it? Wow. I said, yes, Mama Sterling, Mr. You're a star now. You know? And she said, oh no, don't say that. I said, yeah, man. She said, yeah, go right back up to the top. I said, guess what? I said, I'm sworn to talk to you, liar, to talk to you. I said, yeah, no. Not you and Richie, no, man. She was just getting there.
Wow.
You know?
But you
Trust
know,
me.
I want to say I really thank you guys, really and truly, you know, and you speak with so much passion like it's a long time friend where you never know this woman at all.
That
Amen?
is how I feel. Hey, it's a good feeling, you know. When, let me tell you something, man. You see that song? If you listen to even Richard Stevens' verse, the end of it, when he said, it's a good thing to know that you can help.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something, I have to endorse that because it's a good feeling.
It's a good
when
feeling
you can
when you
actually
can
help
help and
somebody
assist,
and
yes.
you actually see the changes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You actually can see the changes in her.
Okay, we only have
Especially,
I'm so sorry, we only have about a minute left, but in this minute, can you just tell persons, I know we're under the protocols of the pandemic, but tell us, since you're the one that's doing the arrangement for her funeral service, can you tell us a bit about, do you know yet when it will be? I know you had the 9-night recently, as Claude was telling me.
right. So we're setting it for the 7th, which is next week Sunday.
Next week Sunday. But are you're gonna do it virtually or something? Because I know a lot of people would probably want to come but can't because of the COVID.
It's at Meadowrest at about what, 10 o'clock, Claude?
Yeah, 10 o'clock, yeah.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 a.m.
On the 7th.
Yeah, we can't do much because you know it's the pandemic time and things. We just want to pass by big yard and you know, for those who can't come with us, pull her out a little and make them get a look from the herbs.
Yeah, and you know that's one day after Bob Marley's birthday, and of course you know Monday is Dennis Brown's Earth Day anniversary of his birth. So that whole week is filled with Bob and Dennis.
This thing is
yes, very spiritual.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
This is how, you know.
Well, I want to express my gratitude to you, Claude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, little Lenny, and of course Richie Stevens. We thank you so much. And Lenny,
Pleasure is mine, you know.
we are going to have to do, I want to do your story. We're going to have to do your story in Reggae Month. We're going to do your story.
Yeah, man.
You have to come on and we'll talk about your journey, what you've been through, where you are now. All right, so bless you all. You all have a good day. We'll keep in contact. And thank you.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Blessed love. Take care.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry for being late again.
Well, we're going to have our whole program with you, so that's okay.
All right.
All right, good. Thank you. Wow, what a story. Hey, Owen, what a story. This woman, so talented, and the entertainment business, she said, was so unkind to her in the beginning, people, and she couldn't even talk certain things because she figured she'd be, you know. But the thing is, she was in New Haven, got flooded out, and this wonderful news reporter from the Gleaner did her story, and based on that, it's a sequence of activities. Because based on that now, she was able to, he was able to notify Claude, who was able to notify Lenny, who was able to notify Richie, and brought it all together. So in her last days, because she wasn't well, in her last days, she was able to accomplish one major thing that she really wanted to accomplish, and that was to sing a song. She held upon on stage. Amen. On stage, Winfred a ball living I want. I never see Winfred ball like so yet. Winfred cry because he was so touched by her story, and we're all touched by her story. So it really is an honor for us to do this small tribute. We want to say condolences to her family and friends and the persons in the entertainment industry, and we'll keep you updated about the 7th at Meadowrest, and that is for her her service, her funeral service. All right. So thank you all so much. I know we had some disturbances, internet, Wi-Fi disturbances, but I want to bless up Owen Brown, OB. What would I do without you?